Viewers, welcome back to this fantastic Friday in beautiful Trinidad and Tobago. We're talking sports, and we're still in football. Joining us online is none other than Mr. Collis Hazel. Collis Hazel, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, listening you live and direct.
Are you hearing me loud and clear?
Loud and clear.
Fantastic. I thought you'd have been in your Trinidad and Tobago football jersey this morning.
Well, that is all set for later, and of course, we are double whammy later,
Yeah.
because we are doing our night football as well later.
Fantastic. So tell us all about the Roxborough Police Club Night Football League. What edition are you guys in now? Because I mean, from since I know myself, you guys have been having this league.
Yes, so this is the 28th edition of the night football competition taking place in Roxborough. It has been going on for quite a while. 28 years is a long period of time. And we are thankful for the idea that this initiative came as an initiative where it was a crime fighting, crime prevention initiative where we had a lot of break-ins and so forth in the village. And we thought it fitting that instead of young people falling prey to crime and criminal activity, it is best that we can have them utilize their leisure time in a productive way, utilizing sports. So we chose sports 28 years ago as that initiative, and clearly it has mushroomed into a very successful initiative where we have teams from over 32 villages thus far in Tobago sending groups of persons participating. So we have had the full length of Tobagonians from all villages participating in this league competition. We do give credit to as well to the British High Commission. They were the ones who established the lit grounds at Roxborough Police Youth Club. And quite naturally, quite recently, we had a visit again from one of the representative from the commission who came and actually saw after 28 years the light still lighting. Thank goodness and grace to Orville Delano London. He was the man who said at the end of the day this court must maintain light and be lit, and he put the initiative in place that this court continues to be maintained. We maintain it from time to time, but he was very instrumental in getting it with the British High Commission support lit for us.
So tell us about the teams that we are seeing on the flyer there for the knockout finals. Is it a knockout finals only, or there's a league finals as well for tonight?
So the league finals went already. So the league finals was won by a popular team roll call. And tonight we are going to have the game that's within the league final, which will be 76 United and Miller Youths Football Academy. They will come up first at 8 p.m. and the finals of roll call and Yam Youths Against Marijuana, they will come up at 9 o'clock. So we're going to have our awesome finals taking place on the grounds here. It has brought quite a number of spectators. I know on the last occasion there was no parking on the Roxborough Bloody Bay Road for the enthusiasm that takes place with the people coming thus far in order to support this competition.
Yeah, and in terms of the 76 Unity and Miller Youths, which communities are they from?
So what we're seeing is a mixture of persons coming for the camaraderie, the team sport of football. So predominantly, you may say Miller Youths is a Argyle because Mr. Miller is from Argyle. But Miller has been a very dedicated youth advocacy towards organizing football among young people, and he has been able to bring people from all over in order to make the Miller Youth Academy. The same thing can be said for roll call. Roll Call is not a Roxborough team, but we know Marcel Phillip is a man from Roxborough, is a die-hard man who scout all over Tobago to look for the best players in ensuring that the Roll Call gets on top and win the game. And they have been producing some successful winnings throughout this competition. Of course, Youths Against Marijuana is a Roxborough Police Youth Club side. And this initiative started some years ago. And I give credit to the present Chief Secretary, Mr. Augustine. Myself and Mr. Augustine was instrumental in forming these Youths Against Marijuana clubs. We had one in, we formed one in Speyside. We had one in Roxborough. We had one in Goodwood. And this initiative was just in terms of the idea of we having a lot of young people who were using marijuana. And we felt that, listen, we need to put up an advocacy group against marijuana because we saw what drugs doing to our young people. And hence the reason we started these, what we call YAM clubs in school. Dr. Verlin Bob Lewis, an advocate, working hard outside there. And Miss Anne-Marie Digazor. We did some fantastic work in setting up these clubs. And brap, we got a shocking news in our life when the government endorsed the idea of decriminalization of marijuana and actually shut us down. However, we still continue at Roxborough Police Youth Club to be an advocate against marijuana with young people. And therefore, Youths Against YAM Club still exists at Roxborough Police Youth Club. So we do have our players carrying the name, carrying the branding that we are against marijuana. Fantastic. Marijuana is destroying our young people.
Fantastic. And what about 76 Unity? Before Akinlabi comes in there. 76 Unity.
Of course, 76, again, these are mixture of players, and I can't really say at the end of the day.
Right, understood.
It's predominantly for Pembroke or as just the players, the community activists in football. They organize a side and they are able to come up and
fantastic
pull the sides of football players throughout Tobago.
Fantastic.
So, Mr. Hazer, congratulations on 28 years. You know, that's an amazing feat to keep a football competition, a football tournament running for so long. And we know the amazing work that the Roxborough Police Youth Club has done over the years, over the decades, not just in the Roxborough, not just in Tobago East, but across Tobago. But over the years of this tournament, what has the feedback and the views of those participants, the clubs, the players, what has it been like, and how has it really impacted persons' lives in an individual sense?
Okay, so what I must say is that this competition, from our evaluation, we at the Police Youth Club found that this competition was a breeding ground for scouting for football talents. So we'd have had plenty persons who would have come and look at the football, look at the what is taking place here, scout players, and were able to utilize them into their clubs, into their different tournaments and competition like that. We have also seen that this competition, 28 years, would have been developed in other communities. We saw communities, Charlottesville having a little village league. Everywhere else had a village league. And this was premised on the fact that Roxborough Police Youth Club has a successful night football tournament that did something for young people. It is and continue to be the only sporting activity that draws the most amount of young male in one place together. And therefore, these are gains that we felt that young people and young boys, you continue to hear about crime and criminality and antisocial behavior. Here it is, sports is doing something in a positive field for our young people, where they are able to utilize their leisure time in a productive manner rather than to fall prey to social ills of society. And therefore, this is something that the police service has shown its support behind. The Tobago House of Assembly have been supporting us in terms of prizes and administratively with this competition. And we are very thankful. Silver John Construction is another person who would have been there putting out their support in terms of this competition. And we are indeed thankful over the years. I cannot for 1 minute not thank our coordinator of this competition, Miss Crystal Hard Working Bascom, better known as Bella. Bella, a community activist working member of the Police Youth Club who spearheads this team, and with her team spirit, with her other supporters, Kanisha Toussaint, and we do have Kirby, Corey Phillips, and the host of young people who work in order to bring off this tournament night after night, and that has made it the success it is and continue to be. So, you know, all in all, we are seeing the gains. You have people like your own colleague, Sid Gray, who started playing right here on what we call Old Trafford, right on these grounds. So
what an appropriate name.
We are very, very happy, you know, that we have produced a lot of persons, not forgetting our own Jai Shepherd. Young footballer, just got a scholarship. He played all time here, a member of the Police Youth Club here in Roxborough, Lakers Sports Club here in the wider community of Roxborough, and continue to excel. Come out tonight. You've seen Jake. You will see Jai on the field. He's a member of the fraternity. We just had Moses. Moses has just took up a scholarship in the United States of America. Last Tuesday, he had to fly out to take up that scholarship. And he's a part of this team competition as well. So we are producing in the East and in Tobago by extension in football, and we are making our own way. I really want to acknowledge as well the referees. Discipline is important in football, and at times it's very difficult in order to acquire referees. So we want to encourage our young, enthusiastic persons in football to learn the game of refereeing, and of course that they can adjudicate in the game properly. Another area that we have seen that we want to work on is commentary. That commentatory aspect of football. You're talking about if we don't have Marcus, we in trouble in Tobago. If we don't have this man from our good fella from Speyside,
Ambassador.
who yes, the ambassador. You know, ambassador made a sterling contribution, and getting down into age now. You know, we really need to see some develop some persons in this area of ensuring that being a good commentator to the sports, because other persons who can't look at it in person would love to hear it live. I know some of the things long time. I can boast to say that Cassandra Thompson Forbes, I would have really liked to see her continue in this area of sporting. Cassandra was a member of the Roxborough Police Youth Club who started out her journalistic career writing sports news after the football competition to send to Radio Tambourine in the morning, because people at that time like to hear the name called. And Cassandra did those press release. I remember we had a fax donated from the Canadian High Commission, and she will fax that information just as it is. And she was taught by Rizel Melville, hard-working Rizel, 28 years ago, teaching people here in. So there's a whole developmental phase that the Police Youth Club is going to be 35 years in November, and of course, you know, 28 years of football is a fantastic way of doing it. The prizes are worth it. The league prize, we going at $13,000. You know, so it's plenty money that you carrying home, and of course the knockout prize in terms of a $5,000 prize that we having. So there's a lot in it, Orphan. We're looking forward for a great spectatorship tonight at the Roxborough Police Youth grounds. We continue to thank all our supporters, all the persons who have contributed night after night coming out to make this grand event a success, and we look forward to a successful knockout finals tonight, as we see we are able to look at Yam versus Roll Call. What a match tonight.
That's a Roxburgh derby.
That's right.
Yes. Well, Mr. Hayes, we want to thank you so much for being here this morning. I can hear the excitement in your voice and the pride that you have for this Roxburgh Police Club. And we want to continue to encourage you to get more people involved, more young people involved, and get them off the streets and participating in positivity. 28 years, very, very commendable of the Roxburgh Police Club, and I want to wish you guys all the best tonight in Roxburgh. I can't be there tonight. I'm going to the Comfort Stadium as a 12th man to support our national team, but I suspect that all of East going to be at the Roxburgh Police Club going tonight to witness the knockout finals. Amazing stuff there, Mr. Hazel.
Thank you very much, and we look forward. Only one can lift the crown tonight. Who will take the glory? So we look forward to that tonight.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. Akinlabi, great stuff. I mean, it's never easy to organize community leagues because I do it, and it may look like a small league, but it's a lot of logistics and a lot of headache sometimes with some of them teams. I can't come today because
anybody that does events, no matter how small the event is, it's always difficult to organize an event. So anybody doing events, I give them props.
28 years,
that's a hard job.
Commendable.
And doing it for 28 years,
28 years
is amazing.
Fantastic. And before we go, Akinlabi, I want to congratulate Mr. John Pollard, cricket coach here in Tobago, appointed the national under-17 coach, and for the first time in a very long time, Trinidad and Tobago won the regional under-17 title, coached by a Tobagonian,
look at that.
John Pollard. I really want to commend him on that. They would have finished second or third in the 2-day leg of it, but they won the 50 overs, which is highly commendable. And I want to commend John Pollard and, of course, the players and the management of the Trinidad and Tobago Cricket Board on that. Also want to commend Dwayne Bravo, recently appointed Ambassador of Sport for Trinidad and Tobago. And he joins Darren Ganga and Hazel Crawford, who were appointed back in 2010. And it means that Dwayne Bravo would a number of followers quite in India. I'm hoping that he can use his fame and bring influence and, of course, bring a lot of sporting relations back to Trinidad and Tobago. So congratulations there to Dwayne Bravo. Cricket continues to lead the way, But it's been a really good discussion this morning. I want to wish the Trinidad and Tobago team all the best. I'm predicting a 3-0 result against the Curaçao team at home. I was there at the last game and the energy was crazy. And I suspect tonight, and I'm hoping that they oversell the tickets in over because they couldn't find seats last time.
Okay.
They couldn't get seats last time because what we do, we don't have numbered seats in Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
You get a ticket and you're inside. And that's it. So guys who are going down there, be careful, ensure that you enjoy the game and support and stay out of trouble. Wonderful day again up in Akinlabi. Have a wonderful weekend. Guys, up next we have Natalie with Good Morning Tobago. Of course, don't forget to share the live.
Share the live. Share the live.
Tackle. Score in the goal. Need the speed for that. Need the concentration for that.